On occasions to occasions, of course, that is me actually when Hassan does his it scratch line 1, scratch line 2, scratch line 3. Of course, we are handling is edition what we call is Sudan a safe country. Of course, reconsider traveling to Sudan due to edition, crime, terrorism, and civil unrest, of course, kidnapping and the armed conflict. But still, Sudan is Sudan. So therefore, what is the problems we are having there? Could be is Sudan rich or Sudan is very poor? Yeah, for this guy here, which bring the divisions down here, is the whole thing is not secured. So therefore, what we know is different. For them, they are looking like different. Sudan is a very rich and very poor, and according to us, that is according to the disadvantage and advantage, and how Africa is totally isolated for. Based on Sudan is of course one of the poorest countries in the world. Of course, most populations lived and barely with the very hard conditions, of course, and very hard situations as well in this country, Sudan. But if Sudan is located in the Sahara Desert, and then of course and alongside rainforest and alongside this river Nile, and then what we expect is the regrets we are having down there. We have of course different fishery, and then we also have different oil as a resource down there, and then the country is of course rich. But how will we make this country very rich if we are in conflict, if we are in terrorism, if we choose kidnapping as a solution, if we choose we cannot do the copyright of different of Khartoum policy, and then we want to bring our own policies and then do within that area what areas we can create weaknesses alongside this. Is Sudan an Arab or African country? So Sudan is fortunately part of the contemporary part of the Arabs world, of course, composing and is composing, of course, North African and the Arabian Peninsula in the regards of the African with deep historical and cultural means of Venezuela's life of living in Sudan, and then vis-a-vis is also giving different a go-ahead for many different Sudan to ask different why is South Sudan so dangerous. That's why we do say it, because they are too dangerous. They don't respect the copyright policies of different of Sudan. So the copyright policy is different, evaluating the concrete value of that populations. This, if you look at the population which has been cut and given to this area, which is here, given to this area, to this line here. Of course, the population here is roughly 49 million people in Sudan. If you you take the East African part of the border as a Sudan, the equatorial area, you count it up to equatorial area, then you may find we have 49 million people in Sudan. But if we only count down there, we will see only 42 million. Then because this is the guy down there forcing and then leaving us in the dilemma, and then bring all this kind of conflict alongside here, and then is the one terrorizing, because people also search this is another country hiding inside Sudan, and then embezzling, and then turning our investment to their investment. So that is a different conflict, of course, is ongoing here in this area, South Sudan. So they said, we said, yeah, this is the South Sudan portional part of the agenda. So if this is the South Sudan, of course, in the overview, talk edition 2021 April, and then this is South Sudan, which is armed conflict and is ongoing, and has different fighting between various political and ethnic groups alongside the border of Ethiopia, Kenya, and then Uganda, of course DRC, Central Africa. They are fighting because they want another person land, grab away, then want to use the force. The relationship the individual, the Equatorian created alongside down there, they want that relationship to die away. So that's why it's very good. And if you look here, is it safe to work in Sudan? Of course, yes, people found it safe and secure to work in Sudan. Then moving to Sudan, and then we also found is Sudan in war? Is it safe now? Is it the safest country in Africa? How is Nigeria itself? So as was Sudan a British colony? They were saying so. There are quite a lot of questions. What is the main source of income in Sudan? Which country is the richest country in Africa? So overview, we said if we talk of richness is an island, of course. Yeah, of course, it's an island. And then, of course, on which you may say and see that of course, GDP per capita, of course, the GPT, if we talk of water is this much, Australia is this much. That's the least guy making down there, because the guy is still a Sudanese and making that much money. But this is a Sudanese in the quarter. This is a Sudanese in Australia making 51,000, and then they are in the office. So that's why the wealth of that resistance is lie upon that land for that purposes. So that is our dilemma here. If we look here to wherever the possibility is, this is the Sudan which we are wanting. And then if there is no this Sudan, there will be more war. If this is the Sudan, there's no war, of course, in that country. So that's why we are very, very different, very keen enough. And then we are just seeing the situation here. This situation here, we want to resolve it, because if Juba itself is Juba by Equatoria, and then we tried to navigate last time here. We navigated alongside here. We navigated, and then you can see here that is Juba. And then if that is Juba, now let's go here to this line here, borderline, and then let's see here what this guy is really actually doing. So our aim is this one, to terminate this contract of the art of this guy. The more we remove this out of this guy, the secure we become, alongside here, and then the safety line we will create within our border line. So that's why we are making sure is this one, we terminate this one, the contract of this area, of this dilemmacy, So you can see there, this is our main point, is to remove this atom away from this line, those atoms, to delete away those atoms, and then insert Sudan. Okay, if this is the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and then this is Sudan, we want Sudan, one Sudan. We don't want division here. So what about this guy here? If we talk of this one, the respect, if lenient respect for this individual, this guy, the guy which we say it here, this is Equatoria. And then the Equatoria guy, which is alongside here, the Yambio to wherever here, the Equatoria guy. And then to give also the respect to Equatorial Sudan, and then to whatever that is the scenarios. If the name, of course, here, this is Equatoria, and then somewhere there they put themselves also their name there, and then yeah, it will be balanced. If this is not treated well like that, and then the whole order did not stand well, and then they did not even compensate the other one did not feel that they signed a contract for no reasons, because the Equatorial also, if it come to war, they also fought there a lot, and then why the guy went and want to put these people away from their lease of contract. And then how do you expect where those people really actually doing? So they also worked, they also participated. If they participated, that is a full participatory clients of doing the business. And then the business must be accomplished by following exactly the copyright policy. If it's a copyright policy, of course the church will remain open. If everything you are forcing, whatever you say your commander, you can at least kill the individual as if you will kill me, as if you will kill the entire world. That is not a commandery, because there is no copyright policy there. What we trust and what we know is a copyright. If it's of course copyright, yeah, you can neglect me, and then of course, yeah, you can turn me a rebel over your country. That is your country, and I'm a good rebel there. But if we talk of this one, churchly, spiritually, that is in me, they are not a rebel, and then you are rebel over my country, Sudan. So you don't want me to survive there in Sudan, and then my people not to survive. And then with my office, and then the people contributed, and then they said, yeah, let me first solve their problems, that their land problems, and then if I solve it, and then of course they will understand it. They will work the rest of the order. If the land issue is not settled, and then we cannot put this is a Sudan land, and then of course what we know alongside down there is to create addition, to create a chaos around your military base. So your South Sudanese, you have a military there, your military will fight themselves a lot, and then we send the prayer. That is for sure the devil is a liar, and then you will suffer for that consequences. It is your own consequences, your own root cause. Of course, you will suffer for that weight, because we weight the advantages, we weight your disadvantages, and then you don't want to regret. And then you don't want to fix that land, and then you don't want to give it as Sudan. So you want to use a force. So the force you are overusing there doesn't meet our criteria and our standard, actually, of the family standard, which is the Equatorial standard with the Sudan policies, which they said, yeah, if whatever is the Arabs, they ruled, they come and they colonize Arabs, then they make it a home for them, and then how will I chase away my visitors from my home? That's why they make it. The visitor become no longer a visitor. Of course, they participated in the farm, they participated in everything. They become more independent than the Equatorian themselves. That's why they if you look at it, their living standard is compared to this one, to the white world, to the USA standard. That is American standard. Those guys, they are flushing the toilets 24/7. So you somewhere there as a South Sudanese, and then you don't flush even a toilet, but you are still disastrous, and then you are still notorious. You don't want to run to the copyright policies with the people who is very rich down there, and then has become as a colony, and been opening your eyes, and then send you books, send you to schools, and then participated a lot, and then why shall that you become saying, yeah, let me go away from their hands? How will you go away from a government hands if the government said, yeah, this is a government subsidized, we are government, we subsidize you, you are there with us, and then you are working for us? How will you leave a government and then become a suspicious of a government? There is no suspicious, right? So that is a regard says like doing a copyright of the policies which is available on the overview to overview. Otherwise, that is me, Wayne Hassan, as is it on.